What is up, guys, and welcome to my pickems for the Austin Major 2025 Stage 1. This will be pretty quick, because I'm gonna be really honest. I've just arrived from like a month-long trip. I haven't had too much time to think about this stage. I know that the matchups are pretty 50-50-ish, and I don't know enough about a lot of these teams, so there's gonna be a fair amount of outside influence from other people's pickems in what I want to pick as my picks. By the way, yeah, if you wondered why I haven't made a video for like a month, I explained it briefly at the end of my last video, but I was traveling for around a month, so I've just basically a couple days ago arrived back in Finland. I think there's only one team that I feel very comfortable picking in 3-0, and that's Heroic. They are favorites here. They have one of the highest seeds, so they should also be favored in getting some pretty manageable matchups later on in the stage 1. They have the first matchup against Chinggis Warriors, a Mongolian team who are one of the weaker ones, I would say, in this stage. Even though, as I said, this is pretty pretty close. Oh, there's only 19 minutes remaining to make my picks. I didn't realize it that I really was this close to the deadline. I thought the game started tomorrow, but okay. Are the games starting today? This is this is me. The games are starting tomorrow, according to my HLTV page, but for some reason I guess the pickems close one day early. That's never happened before, but okay, let's be quick then. That's gonna be an extra incentive to not take too long. I think there's a couple options for the other 3-0 team. I think Complexity is one of them, and I think like It Booms may be one of them, and I would say like Bait could be one of them as well. I'll for now just throw all of them into the 3-1-3-2 tier, and one of them is probably gonna get promoted into 3-0. In terms of 0-3, I think Legacy just makes sense as they didn't even really qualify to the major. I don't feel like they're exceptionally good here. Could be a lot of these teams, to be honest. I somehow feel like Medisport is gonna do something. NRG, just because of the fact that they have players like Bro who have a lot of experience. Like they have a pretty experienced team at this stage. I think they're also gonna get at least like one win somehow. Tyloo could go 0-3, but you know they usually manage some kind of weird win. Lin Vision could go 0-3. I think I'm gonna go with Flux, so I just don't think that they have the firepower required in a lot of these matchups. Of course, they could end up going 1-3. Things can happen, but yeah, I definitely feel like these are some of the weaker teams here. So let's gamble on them going 0-3. I think OG is one of the teams that could definitely be in the conversation to make it through. I feel like, I mean, this is very, of course, Europe focused. Only Complexity, who are a very decent team out of America, I think is in the conversation to be like one of the best teams here. Yeah, the rest of the 3 spots is gonna be kind of hard to fill for me. I think wild card, even without Fozy, I believe, is not playing for them. I believe they have a stand-in here, so like, I think that's the case, right? I'm not 100% sure even, but yeah, I think either way, wildcard should have enough firepower. I kind of think FlyQuest is also gonna make it through. Man, the last one's gonna be hard to pick. I'm gonna promote one of these 3 into the 3-0 bracket first. I think I'm gonna go with Bet Boom. It could very well be Complexity, but I think I've liked what I've seen from Bet Boom. With like Magno Jests and Exile, these kinds of players have a lot of experience as well by now. Just makes sense to me. I think Nemiga's the one I'll go with. I'm not super excited about it, but I don't really see any of the other teams. Like, one of these teams is probably gonna make it through, and one of these is not. But I feel like these are some of the teams I have a little bit more faith in. Like Imperial, I'm not big on. Yeah, let's just go with this. Team Graffiti. All right, I got to get one of these. We go Navi, of course, as long as Alexi B is playing there. We are definitely repping Navi. And yeah, I think that's it for now. This was, as I said, pretty quick. We can be using this, or we're gonna be using this as kind of an outline for my fantasy picks as well. If you, if this somehow is your first video that you see of me, I usually make HLTV fantasy videos about CS events. And when the majors come, I always make my pickems as well. But yeah, the next video on this channel should be my fantasy lineup, so I will see you there.